everyone, welcome back to Monday Minutes with Top Knot. We're episode 2, talking about work-life balance. I'm Laura, and I'm here again with Tori.
Okay.
So Tori, what do you love to do in your spare time?
That's a great question, because obviously there's not as much spare time right now because just building the business and building the brand. But I would probably say if I took the majority of my spare time, I would want to exercise a bit right now. It just really relieves my stress, anxiety, and gives me a really big, clear head for the day.
Gives you something else to focus on.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. I definitely love to just take it easy, sit back, watch a movie maybe, hang with friends. It's definitely important too to just surround yourself with the people that make you better and not people that are going to be on their phones and stuff like that. I find when you're trying to escape work that you kind of need to put the technology and the cell phones, the computers away.
It's hard to do that though.
It is very difficult. But just to try to, I mean, I know you have to be on your phone and you have, that's your life now, but just to turn it off or turn off your emails even, not get that kind of stuff.
And I think a lot of people spend their spare time differently, right? Like a lot of people, they retreat and they want to be alone and just really reset their own energy, whereas some people get energy from other people, so they might want to go for dinner with friends, or like you said, have a big group. And it's all kind of what is good for you and what your mentality and what your mental health needs, really.
Absolutely. And I think just taking even a day off, you don't always have to, even during the day, and making that time to be an hour or two, right after work, come home, make dinner, but also just to take that full day and just be you know what, today
it's for me.
It's for me.
Right.
It's not for anyone else, not for my job. And I know it's very hard with you because you're an entrepreneur, you're just starting out. So how do you put it away? Because you're so busy with all this new stuff coming.
I mean, I don't know if it's ever 100% away. I mean, obviously being on your phone and having such a connection to your business, every single second of the week, you see an email come in, of course you want to respond to it. But I think also just kind of actually physically removing yourself from your phone. So putting it in another room, maybe taking a bath, but not taking your phone in with the bath or anything. Really make a mental note to say, this is my time, that's just for me. So if it's not in front of you, then you can't see it, you don't get tempted by it.
Exactly. Yeah. Do you find that you put aside a certain amount of time? Do you put it into your work schedule saying, today I'm gonna exercise, or is it more just
so not so much for time for me, but more so my exercise time. So that's very sacred to me. I really do try to work out 4 to 5 times a week. I do it in the mornings before I enter into the office. It really is that's the time that I take for that part of my life. And I would set that side apart, but in terms of other things and set aside for friends and everything like that, not so much regimented, but I will say, okay, I haven't seen my friends for a couple of weeks now. I really want to touch base with them and kind of get that energy flowing a little bit more than just maybe going home and being myself. So those kind of come a little bit more random. But I would say fitness is something that I actually clock into my schedule. Yeah,
for sure. I'm the same with that. I think that it's very important to kind of clock your exercise, because I'm not one that loves exercise. I would rather go home and sit on the couch and watch TV. So I think for me, you have to book in that time for exercise and to get out, even if it's just walking around the block or something like that. And also knowing that your schedule isn't concrete.
Yeah, and there are also really creative things that you can do to actually get exercise into your everyday. If the simplest thing is take the stairs instead of the elevator, or go for that walk with your dog, or make that walk with your dog or run with your dog or something like that, So there's definitely highlighted different ways that you can change your routine, but you just have to be aware enough to be able to do it and actually actively do it.
Exactly, and put it in your head and be this is what I gotta do. Yeah. You have the motivation and commitment to do it.
Exactly.
Awesome. Well, thank you. I think that's about it for today.
Yeah. So, and if you guys have any questions for us on self-care or on work-life balance, please do comment below, and we can do another episode to answer your questions.
Awesome. See you next time.
Bye.
Bye.